Now on to our continued coverage of the Uganda elections 2026. Uganda decides, and this is happening tomorrow. Now, operators in the transport industry and cargo handlers in Mombasa have raised fears over the safety of their staff and goods destined for Uganda as a result of Thursday's presidential election. They say business will be paralyzed out of fear of chaos. Also, the internet shutdown has crippled communication, a move that has forced them to temporarily suspend transportation of cargo to Uganda and other landlocked countries dependent on the corridor. Kevin Mutai with more.
The upcoming general elections in Uganda have had a fair share of problems in the cargo transport industry, which is poised to lose millions, if not hundreds of millions of shillings. Roy Mwanthi, a transporter based in Mombasa, says many players in the industry have already suspended cargo transportation to Uganda, with some only ferrying goods to the Malaba border, fearing to proceed into the country because of the polls.
Everyone gets to fear. They would stop their trucks, they would stop either empty or loaded to allow that process to go through. Because obviously there is fear of reaction. Those people who expected different results, they would still react.
Their worry is the possible chaos which might lead to wanton destruction of goods and even vehicles. To worsen the situation, the internet shutdown has also affected cargo logistics, especially in the submission of documents, which is largely done online. The situation might also affect communication, hence interfering with coordination between cargo handlers in Kenya and Uganda.
They sent most of the documents early, they send the entries early to enable their counterparts in Kenya to process the documents early to avoid incurring port storage. But honestly, yes, shutdown of internet affects business.
Part of the internet gag notice released by Uganda Communications Commission on Tuesday reads, and I quote, "The suspension will remain in force until a restoration notice is issued by UCC. During this period, all non-essential public internet must be blocked." End of quote. The situation will equally affect other landlocked countries depending on Uganda to receive their cargo from the port of Mombasa, or they will incur hefty expenses to use alternative routes to avoid the transport corridor.
Countries surrounding Uganda without alternative routes, like South Sudan, will be affected. Of course, Rwanda and Burundi, they have an alternative route through Olili, Singinda to Rusumo. They have an alternative route. So the route is not, the highway is not well done, but they have an alternative. So basically, all the transiting countries transiting through Uganda are affected.
According to data from the Kenya Ports Authority, Uganda is the top transit country with cargo volumes reaching more than 8 million tons, dominating the transit traffic and becoming a key trading partner with the port of Mombasa. Kevin Mutai, NTV.